Welcome to Back to Basics with Ken at Melrose. This is a set of horizontal shelves that we have. They hang on the wall. They have little brackets on the back that you can attach it to the wall. And as you can see, as I turn it this way, I've added foam to it. And if I wanted to hang these on the wall, I would take these two brackets off, flip them upside down, and then reattach them at this end. And the reason for that is I'm taking these wall shelves and I'm turning them into flower boxes. So they are going to hang on the wall, not the way they were intended, but rather upside down. And I've put foam in both of them. And we're going to start with the small one here. Put that one off to the side. I'm going to turn it around for you. Actually, it'll be facing that way, so I'll leave it forward to you. I'm going to make this very summery looking. I'm taking some of our new bushes that we have, our bouquets here, and this one has a white sunflower in there and then some other wild flowers and berries. And I'm cutting the sunflowers out. We've got sunflowers and then we've got the little mini ones with the little wildflowers added to it. So it just separates so it's ready to go. Then I have this black-eyed Susan little bush. We're going to cut that apart. Now we're going to start with our two bouquets that we have with the berries and the leaves on it. And we're going to crisscross them. And I want to insert them in so they sort of fill up and cover this whole thing. So, but before we do that, I just want to see how it's going to look. Let's hold them right there. And before I get started, I want to take some moss and just stretch the moss out so that it's easier to get my stems through it. And we're going to cover this whole thing with a little bit of moss. Actually, I think I can spread that out even further. Don't need a whole lot of moss in this because it's going to have a lot of stems and it's going to be pretty much covered. We'll save that for the other one. And now I'm going to cut this down a little bit because I don't need it quite that long. And we're going to take one and insert it going one direction and see how nicely it just fills in and covers that. You're going to do the same thing with the other one. And I would dip this in glue, but I'm saving time here for this show and tell. And we're going to take this one, insert it into the foam going the other direction. It's a little tight there. Okay. Now we basically have the base of our little flower garden here, or our window box. We're going to add some of these other ones in there. Again, don't forget to insert it into the glue. I'm going to take some of the bigger heads of the sunflowers because I wanted them short and I wanted to be able to control it where I wanted it. That's why I cut them off. And I'm just going to make it very, very low and tight. Add some more of these in there. And now we're going to finish it off with a pop of bright yellow. Let's get all of our other little garden flowers in there. Our black-eyed Susan. And you can see how it's developing into a beautiful flower box. We based it with all the natural white color, with the sunflowers, and now the black-eyed Susans are coming in and they're radiating over it as if they were a taller variety growing in this garden. And then we got one more little sunflower, or the black-eyed Susan, to add there. And there you go. Beautiful little flower box, and it can go on a shelf, or if you put your brackets on correctly, you can take it and hang it on the wall then. Well, let's continue. I want to show you another version. I'm going to show you another look, and this is with the larger book or wall shelf. Remember, it's got the brackets. Take the brackets off, put them up higher so you can hang it on the wall. We're going to start it facing you because that's the way it would look. We're going to take some of this moss again. Let's just bring the moss down. Another little piece of it. Okay. Got it covered with moss. Now we're going to start adding some of our product. This is a new little bush. I think it's a wonderful looking. It's all wired. It's got a lot of wildflowers in there. It's just this beautiful shade of cream and yellow or white together. And we're going to dip it in glue. Do the same thing we did before. Just cut the stem a little shorter. And we're going to repeat it the other way with the other one. Cut the stem off. What I like about this, see how you can shape it? Everything's wired in there, so it's got so many things you can do to present it, get it to go where you want it to. Now we're going to take some of our other product. We have this, let's go with the blue. I thought this blue looks very, very interesting, this little bush. We have it in a few different colors, this style, and we're going to cut this apart. And it's going to give us multiple pieces here. Rid of the stem. And we're going to come in here. I just love this pop of blue. It's very fresh in here. Again, insert it into the glue so you get it to stay really nicely for you. Add some more at this end. And usually when I'm designing like this and I've got something I'm trying to make it symmetrical, what I do to one end, I do to the other end. So if I add something on over here, let's see, then I'll go back through and add something on the other side about at the same spot, which will be right around in here. Get it nice and tight into the foam. We're going to put this one right in the middle here. Add the blue there. You can see how the blue now is taking shape and adding and dispersing color all through it. Okay. There's a couple more little pieces here. All right. Now we're going to continue basing it. I have these succulents here that I thought were interesting. We're going to take them and insert them and add a little bit more interest. I love the texture that succulents bring to an arrangement. We've got a couple different styles here. Let's put this one over here. We're just going to spread these out so that we get succulents growing all through this little garden. Let's add this piece on over here. Okay. Actually, I'm going to cut it down a little shorter. There we go. Much better. And don't be afraid if you don't think it's right when you first put it in, take it back out and try it again. I do that a lot. Now we're going to finish this off with just a few little wildflowers. And here we've got these sort of country little poppies here going, but it's very fresh looking with all this blue. Adding the white going all the way across in this flower box. And we'll finish it off on this side. Wildflower little gardens. I brought this, but I don't really think I need it. But if you want to, you can cut this apart and just add little tucks in here and there, but I don't think I need it this time. So I'll save that for a different project. Now let's take our flower box and go put it on the wall. Catch me at the next video